Welcome new Vail students. This is Mr. Evans here. Just wanted to say a big welcome, want to say hello. We're so excited to have you come to our school. We just wanted to welcome you, and you guys are going to have an amazing year. We have an amazing group of teachers, staff, parents, and we're just going to have a lot of fun. So we thank you for that. Look forward to new information coming out for the school, as well as us using Seesaw and some other options over summer. But we're really excited to have you, and we'll talk to you soon. See ya.
Hello and welcome. I'm Kate Kennedy and I teach kindergarten at Vail. We have a wonderful team of kindergarten teachers and are really looking forward to meeting you and your kiddos this fall for their first day of kinder. We know that some things can be difficult for a 5-year-old to do. I'm going to talk about some things you can practice with your child to help them in their school day. The first and most important is personal hygiene. Kindergarteners need to be able to bathroom themselves. That includes wiping, flushing, hand washing, and drying. They need to know how to do, and more importantly, undo belts, buttons, and snaps on their clothes. If they wait too long and can't undo a belt or button on their clothes, there will be an accident, and none of us wants that. Once school begins, we will send home a bag for an extra set of clothes to keep at school. They come in handy for exploding go-gurts and muddy playgrounds as well. Also, think about what your child might be bringing to school for snack or lunch and have them practice opening those types of items over the summer rather than doing it for them. Chip or cracker bags, pretzel and cheese containers, fruit cups, granola bars, cookie packs. It's so helpful for them to be able to be independent and not have to wait on a teacher or noon duty before they can have their snack or lunch. Another thing that helps is to have them practice tying their shoes. We love when we have helpers who can help tie their own shoes and maybe even help others. Sometimes using a big shoe like dad or mom's is easier to start with. Many times at the end of recess or lunch, we have jackets, lunch boxes, water bottles, and so on left at the tables. Having their name in or on their lunch boxes, jacket tags, and water bottles is a great help for us to get them back to the right students. Even just initials on a jacket tag can help us narrow down who the owner might be. We just hate to see leftover, unclaimed items in our lost and found at the end of the year. Please help us get your students' things back home by identifying them for us. I also want to talk a little bit about preparing for time in the classroom. Once school starts, students will need to be able to listen attentively and quietly for 15 to 20 minutes at a time. You can practice at home by setting a timer for them to sit quietly or to work quietly. This doesn't mean in front of the TV or with an electronic device. Depending on your child, you might want to start setting the timer for 3 minutes and then work your way up to 5, 10, and so on. We do know that they need to get up and wiggle, so rest assured that we will give them breaks in class to get those wiggles out in between lessons. We do a lot of writing and drawing in kindergarten, and it helps them to be able to hold their pencil or crayon correctly. In your packet, there are some diagrams about pencil grip. We write with what is called a tripod grip, holding our pencil gently between the thumb, index finger, and middle fingers. Developmentally, students start out holding their writing utensils with their fists, and we want to start moving them away from that to the tripod grip. We also don't want students to strangle their pencil. This is very tiring for their hand and arm. If your child has trouble holding their pencil correctly, try folding a Kleenex up small and holding it with their ring and pinky fingers and then holding their pencil with the other 3 fingers. It may take a while, but they will get it. Students will also need to follow simple directions. We start with 1 and 2 step directions. For example, get your pencil box and go to a table, or get a pencil and write your name on your paper. You can practice this summer by asking them to follow directions at home. They can be simple. For example, get your stuffed bear and sit on the couch, or get your snack and sit at the table. This ability to follow directions also fosters independence, which is so important for them. They love to know that I can do it. We all have routines in our classrooms. Routine is a big part of school. At home, we may not be as structured as at school, but you may already have bedtime routines or morning routines set up in your household. Those routines also help with your child's independence at home. Another routine to try, which will help once we start school, is having them help pack their snack or lunch, put it in their backpack. At school, we want them to carry their own backpacks. They will be taking their lunch or snack out of their backpack to bring in class, and taking out homework or reading folders to put in the designated basket when they come into class. Practicing routines, following directions, and independence will help your child feel more comfortable and confident once school starts. Thank you for your time and attention. I'm going to pass this on to another one of our team for the next portion of our presentation. See you soon.
Welcome, Vail kindergarten families. I'm Christy Horton, and I'm one of the kindergarten teachers here at Vail, ready to serve your family. Today, I will be sharing about your child's daily schedule, the school calendar, items needed for school, volunteer opportunities at Vail, and finally, math expectations. First, I wanted to start with acknowledging that you are your child's first teacher, and we appreciate all the love and hard work you have poured into them these past 5 years. While your role as teacher is still critical in your child's life, we are eager to begin our partnership with you in their educational journey. So first, I wanted to share a little bit about early bird, late bird. We follow an early bird, late bird schedule because this allows us teachers to maximize our small group learning opportunities with your child, which is a proven strategy that positively increases student learning. The early birds arrive at school at 8:55 and they're picked up at 1. Please have your child picked up by 1 o'clock, as this allows us teachers to provide equal instructional minutes to the late birds. If you arrive at 1 o'clock or later, your child will be waiting for you in the office. We realize it is tricky learning a new system of drop-off and pick-up, and our school will support you in this process. So when in doubt, be early. Please note, due to the quick turnaround time needed for us teachers to get back to the classrooms, we will not be able to discuss at length your child's day at this point, but we're happy to discuss with a phone call or email after the late bird dismissal. Next, let's talk about late bird schedule. They arrive and will meet outside of the front office beginning at 10:25 in the morning, and a Vail staff member will walk the entire group down to the kindergarten area at 10:30. They will have lunch from 12:20 to 1 o'clock, along with the early birds. Their dismissal from class is at 2:35, but be advised, it takes our classes about 5 minutes to walk to the dismissal area, so please be prepared to pick up your child around 2:40. Wednesdays are modified days for everyone. This will not impact the early bird schedule for drop-off and pickup, but it will dramatically affect the late bird schedule. Everybody is dropped off as early as 8:40, and pickup is at 1 o'clock. Wednesday includes a snack recess at 10:20 for early and late birds. There is a Wednesday morning lineup for students and families at 9 o'clock to 9:20-ish. You're all invited to attend weekly and participate in our school community. We love celebrating our students and shouting it out to you. So once again, modified days are for everyone. The first day of school is August 12th, and there's an orientation. You will take your child home right after. So early and late birds all arrive at 8:55 and all go home at 10:30. There is a district calendar and it shares all the dates and important information for your child. But right now, we're going to tell you August 12th is your important date to remember, first day of school, and then you will get that calendar in your child's backpack the first day of school, so we'll give it to you then. So please be advised, all those important dates are on there. Next, I wanted to go over to the items that are needed for school. There's going to be a list in this kindergarten packet. Number 1 is a 1-inch view binder. We want to be able to put their art projects in it, so please provide one of those. Also, glue sticks. Bring those to school, not glue bottles. We need gallon freezer Ziplocs, no pencil boxes, and as we stated, we are here to partner with you in your child's education. Now, if you haven't done it already, it is time to set up an area at home with learning supplies. Pencils, paper, scissors, crayons, and glue sticks, because they're going to be working hard. And lastly, please provide a backpack big enough for their Wednesday folder to go home, not a teeny tiny one. Also, I wanted to talk about volunteers. You are welcome here at Vail. Bring your information to the health clerk in the front office. Generally, we don't have you for the first few weeks because it takes a little while to get started. Finally, I wanted to share a bit about math. Here are some of the skills we would love for you to begin or continue working on before school begins on August 12th. Please practice counting to 20. Practice recognizing numbers to 10. There are some flashcards in that packet. Practice their shapes, circle, triangle, rectangle, square. And please practice counting, beans, buttons, shoes, anything up to 10. Thank you so much for your kind attention. Now I am going to pass it off to one of my esteemed kindergarten colleagues. Bye for now.
Hi, Vail Viking families and future kindergartners. My name is Dina Landazuria, and I am so excited to be joining the Vail Vikings team next year. I have learned so many amazing things about your school, and I can't wait to be able to meet you all in person. I would love to talk to you about 2 of my favorite things now, reading and writing. Parents, we are hoping that you are already reading with your child, but if you haven't started with this yet, we would love to encourage you to get started. Find a comfy place at home and read with your child every day. While you are reading, point to the words. Show them how you are moving from the left to the right and from the top of the page to the bottom. Also, show them the author and illustrator and talk about what they do. Another way to help prepare them for reading at school is to read and chant nursery rhymes together. We have included a couple of favorites in your packet, like Humpty Dumpty and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Identifying letters is another reading skill you can start helping us with. You can do this while you are reading. Help your child identify letters they see in the words. If you have magnet letters at home, you can also use them to help your child learn to identify letters. In your packet, we have also provided you with the red list of rainbow words. These are the first 10 kindergarten sight words that your child will learn at school. These rainbow words are very important for your child to learn, so they will become good, fluent readers. Please start reading them at home with your child over the summer. Writing is also a literacy skill that we are asking for you to help us with. When your child comes to school, They will be asked to write their names on their papers several times every day. Please help them learn to write their first name with just one capital and the rest lowercase letters. We have given you a letter formation chart in your packet that will show you how to have them start their letters at the top and move down. It is really hard to reteach them how to write their letters correctly if they are forming them wrong. So please help them learn the correct motions. In order to have them practice writing at home, you can gather lots of writing materials for them. They will need paper, pencils, crayons, markers, colored pencils, or even whiteboards and whiteboard markers. Coloring and drawing pictures is also great writing practice. Encourage your child to draw inside the lines using more than one color. Also, having them draw pictures with lots of details is great practice for when they come to school. In order for your child to be able to write and draw, they must have fine motor skills developed. Writing is a very complex process that requires many sensory motor skills like balance, control, movement, directionality, and muscle memory. We have given you a list of alphabet activities in your packet that have many fun ways you can help them strengthen their fine motor skills while learning the alphabet over the summer. Finally, we would really appreciate your help with giving your child lots of practice over the summer with scissors and holding their pencils correctly. There are visuals in your packet to help you show them how to do this. Parents, we would love to take this opportunity to thank you for your partnership and all of your help with your little ones over the summer, so they will be ready to start their learning journey with us next year. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Hi kindergarten parents, welcome to Vail, or welcome back if you have an older kiddo here at our school. My name is Karina Bentavengo and this is my second year here at Vail. I love this school so much and I know you and your family will too. I'll be sharing about some technology and apps and websites that we use here at our school and in kindergarten. Yes, we will be starting on technology in kinder. We also use paper. Vail is an innovative technology school and we are so excited to share this journey with you. Each student will get their own school iPad to use in class. For parent communication and classroom management, each kindergarten teacher uses an app or website called Class Dojo. This is an easy way for us to communicate with you daily and weekly. You can get it as an app on your phone. Through Dojo, we can send group messages, individual messages, and there is a story feature similar to Facebook that we can share pictures of the kids in class and reminders. On the classroom management side of it, we can award students with points for good behaviors and turning items in. Each teacher uses this a little bit differently, so they'll explain that to you later. On the parent side, you can view points and keep up with your student's day. Once your child gets placed with the teacher, we'll send you an invite to join our Class Dojo. Seesaw is an app and website that we use school-wide. We assign work and projects through Seesaw for the kids to complete. On the parent side of it, you can see your students' completed work and keep up with any lessons that we post. The students are able to look back at their work and maybe a video lesson that their teacher posted. They can also voice comment on each other's work, which is super fun. We do have a school-wide Seesaw account that other staff and admin can communicate and engage with the students on. But this coming school year, we will have a Seesaw account for each grade level. So your student will have a class account with their teacher and then a grade level account with kindergarten. And we will be starting the grade level account this summer so you can get a head start with practicing and we can get to know your kiddo a little bit better before we start school. I'll walk you through how to get the app and how to get logged on at the end. Last year, we started a new reading and math program through the app and website called Reading Eggs. This is a wonderful program that follows your child and helps them progress, They will start on placement tests and work their way through the maps and games. These programs follow our curriculum, and we are able to track students' progress through our admin side of it. Our school does fun contests for them spending time on Reading Eggs and Math Seeds, so it keeps them motivated. As I said before, each student will have their own school iPad, and we have tons of apps that Apple provides for different projects. Clips and iMovie, for example, are great for creating videos. We are so excited to share this experience with you and your child. Okay, here is what our kindergarten seesaw is going to look like. So once you have your student registered, you are able to get them onto our seesaw, and we'll start sending things out over summer and then throughout the school year. And they will also be on their own class seesaw as well, but this will be the school-wide seesaw that will just send things directed at kindergartners. So right here, we already posted their sight words for the year, and we did that under sample student. The journal is where all of their work will stay. So each kid will have their own name right here once we add the students. If they're able to see each other's work, we can make it public and they can go on, click on each student and look at their work if they've turned anything in. Activities is where we will put stuff that we want turned in or that have something that the kids need to interact with. That'll be on activities. Inbox is where we can send messages or announcements. We can send it to students or families. For now, we'll probably send it to the family account, and that will go to your parent seesaw. So make sure you get the parent seesaw app, and I will show you how you get that in just a minute. So now, how to add your student. Once you register your student at Vail and through the district, you will get an email that will go through Gmail. So it's their student ID, a long number, at tvusd.us. That will be their email address for their whole career at TVUSD. So once you go to Seesaw, you can get the app, the website. It says here that you can use it on all of these devices. You will choose I am a student, and then you will type this code. This code expires June 4th. So if you're doing this after June 4th, I will post an updated code, or you can email me and I will send you the updated code. So this will be the code to get into the class. And then you will simply log in with their Google account. So you will click sign in with Google. Do not try to put their email just under signing in through Seesaw. You need to click sign in with Google. And you will type in their Gmail account, which again is their student ID at tvusd.us. Their password is their full birth date. For example, 07/10/2013. It's their whole entire birthday. If it's a single digit for the month, put a 0 in front of it. So that is how they will log into Seesaw. And then they'll be on here. We can post things. And then after they get onto Seesaw, then we can invite you. The student has to be on first, and then we can invite families and parents so you guys can see their work and interact with us as well. Let me know if